This video is a continuation of the previous video, Getting Started, and this pretty much starts off right where the last video ended. We still have our character called Tutorial, and he's just been created. We've just entered the game, and there was a quick blurb about you getting level 1 and gaining a couple HP. That's all good stuff, but really the first thing that you'll notice when you show up is that you're at the welcome hall, and this is an area designed for newbies to kind of get you started, to get you your first couple levels, to introduce you to the game. So you'll see here the welcome hall. That's the title of the room that you're in. So the game is comprised of rooms, which is basically where your character exists, and you can move around using north, south, east, west, those type of directions. And so once you enter a new room, each room is going to be unique, and so it's going to let you know where you are in the game. So in this case, we're at the Welcome Hall. You see a title. It's all in yellow, Welcome Hall. And then the text below it is in gray with a little bit of gold there. It basically describes the room that you're in. Right here, this is called Auto Survey, and this basically is going to tell you which areas, which rooms are accessible from where you are. So the X is me. The percent signs are open rooms, so I can go northeast, north-northwest, or north-north-northeast. And then the Q, it says right here, represents a quest room. So that's all good info. The exits that you have, if you don't want to use auto survey, you can see right there on the exits you have an N and a D, meaning that you can either go north or you can go down. And then that'll change in each room depending on the different directions that you have. Right below that, you're going to see the objects in the room. So in this case, you see a golden sign rest here. We can actually read that sign by typing read sign. But for now, just know that the golden sign, that's an object that's sitting in the room with you. And then right below that is a mob. A mob is like an NPC. It's a part of the computer, but they're designed to be interacted with. In some cases, they'll talk to you. In some cases, they'll give you quests. And in some cases, you're supposed to kill them to gain experience and gold. But this guy, he's going to be way too hard for us to kill right now. So instead, he just is there as part of the room to introduce you to medieval times. If you want to look at anything, you can look at the sign. So I just typed look sign. Look sign. And there it gives you a description of the sign. And I can also look at the guide. So I'll type look guide. And there it gives me a little description of the guide. If I just want to see the room again, I can just type look. Or actually, I can type L for short. And then that'll give me the room description again. Now, that little area with, you can see it's kind of in brackets, it keeps showing up all the time. It says 28 HP, 103 M, 112 MV. This is called your prompt, and this is something that's going to show up every time there's a new command sent to the MUD. And this basically gives you an update on your character's state of being. So in the middle of a fight, your HPs, you'll probably see those dropping. That'll help you keep track of, am I about to die? Should I flee? That sort of thing. And then the first M is for mana. That's what you use to cast spells and skills with. And then the next one is move, and that's your move points. And you lose those when you move around the MUD. So most of the time, the move points aren't going to be of any concern. You probably won't run out of them very often. But if you do, you simply eat some food, drink some water, and sleep, and you'll gain them back in no time. Now you also see these green information notices popping up here. These are going to turn off after level 3, but they're basically to get you started, to teach you some different commands and things that you can do to get moving around on the MUD. You see that first one there, it says some basic commands, EQ, I, SC, AFF, MUD, WHO. These things will give you basic information about your character and about the MUD and about who's online. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you the WHO command real quick. If you type in WHO, you'll see a list of the people that are online. So you have a couple of immortals, 3 of them it looks like, and then 4 people, including yourself, in the mortals section. And you can see us, we're called Tutorial the Newbie. We're a ranger and we're level 1. And this is just a good way to keep track of who's online. You can ask people who are higher level for help. It's a really good thing to do. And this is, the basics that you need when you're first starting off. We're going to continue with the basics in our next video. I hope you like this one.